Hello there. Welcome to Effective Mind Control. Think of this. You can identify one of the millions of images you have seen in just half a second. Could you have done that if such images were not stored in your memory? Could you have spotted them, without recognizing them? Where are such images stored? How are they recognized? Science lacks even a hypothesis about this mystery. But for science, combinatorial memories can be infinite. Elimination algorithms identify patterns in such memories in milliseconds. For Abraham Thomas, an engineer, intuition is such pattern recognition. Every act of the human mind results from pattern recognition. Human creativity depends on it. Human genius derives from it. Consciousness is powered by it. Fear and anger are unleashed by it. Without intuitive pattern recognition, there would be no civilization. Only stones and ice would exist today. Is intuitive pattern recognition meaningless? Intuition applies inductive logic on massive combinatorial memories to yield answers in 20 milliseconds. People have working memories, episodic memories, implicit memories, and procedural memories. They remember instinctive reactions from millions of years of evolutionary history and many events and experiences of their lives. They recall sounds, smells, images, and muscle movements of a lifetime. As they grow older, they keep adding more memories. This video explains how intuition recalls astonishing details from such infinite memories in milliseconds. Combinatorial codes were discovered by science to store memories of millions of odors. Intuition instructs nerve cells to fire if they recognize combinations of dendritic inputs and to become inhibited if they do not. 86 billion neurons speak a common language to each other and extract logical answers within 20 milliseconds. Intuition enables axon helix to extract logical answers to recognize, interpret and act. Intuition enables microscopic differentiations among both objects and events. At the early beginnings of life, intuition developed a logical path to recover relevant data from infinite memories. Ancient philosophers reasoned that logic follows either deductive or inductive paths. All men are mortal. Socrates is a man. Therefore Socrates is mortal. That is deductive reasoning, where an accepted principle is used to draw a conclusion. In inductive reasoning, several established facts are used to draw a conclusion. Over centuries, all observed elephants are gray. So, elephants are gray. An inductive argument, however, is never final and is open to being falsified. The discovery of a pink elephant will falsify the gray elephant theory. Both science and intuition use inductive logic. Traditionally, inductive reasoning uses the principle of inclusion. The gray elephant theory is a result of experience over time. If we see a gray animal, we will confine our search to a list of gray animals. Intuition uses the principle of exclusion. If the animal is pink, elephants are excluded from the search. Subsequent discovery of a pink elephant will make this induction wrong. But, if the reasoning that all elephants are gray is true, then the induction that a pink animal is not an elephant is equally true. Nerve cells become inhibited if they fail to recognize a pattern. Intuition recognizes patterns. If the back of your hand is touched with a felt tip, neural activity takes place in the related touch sensory region of your cortex. Particular neurons begin to fire to indicate this sensory information. You will feel the touch. In the process, the surrounding neurons will become inhibited. This inhibition is strongest for those immediately adjacent to the excited neurons. Throughout the nervous system there are neural circuits which switch off other circuits when their own areas are energized. Intuition identifies messages by inhibiting information from non-contextual sources. By inhibiting irrelevant messages, intuition searches the immense database of the mind in the blink of an eye. When you speak, an inhibition process swiftly combs your entire vocabulary, eliminating every unrecognized relationship to your idea. Intuition eliminates a galaxy of possibilities to use each word precisely, even as you speak. Walter Feeman remarked that, while it was impractical to search the entire database for each step, The brain is about bringing your entire history to bear on your next step, your next breath, your next moment. Every nerve cell is alert. All of them are known to be active in all regions of the brain, even when they do not appear to be actually participating. Why is a nerve cell active when it does not need to process any data? Such activity is vital for global evaluation. Even a spreadsheet follows the same routine. Entries in all cells of a spreadsheet are recalculated for each new input. Any change in one cell is reflected in all the cells, even if there are a million cells. With its ability to do millions of calculations a second, simultaneous recalculations enable the user to see the global impact of any change. Similarly, each one of billions of cells is tirelessly alert to events in the system. Each nerve cell recalculates its inputs in the context of its own inherited and acquired memories. Motor neurons add to their learned and inherited combinatorial memories. Such learned experience explains the incredible skills of animal motor controls. When a motor neuron fires to contract a muscle, the neurons of all opposing muscles must become inhibited to avoid conflict. Each motor neuron also has up to 20,000 feedback/feed-forward links with 60,000 other motor neurons. For coordinated movement, each motor impulse must follow evaluation of 20,000 other neuron decisions. This happens up to 10,000 times a second. The intuition works this miracle by inhibiting unbalanced impulses. Intuition works to eliminate alternatives for every decision of the nervous system. Animals cannot afford to freeze into immobility, unable to decide between chewing grass and drinking water. Intelligent action, pivotal for survival, mandates a swift logic, which ceaselessly narrows possibilities down to a single answer. Nature's logic evaluates myriad known possibilities to choose one option for action. If the choice is to chew grass, the drive to quench thirst is instantly inhibited. This image is interpreted by your mind as either two faces facing each other, or as a vase. Logically, it is both two faces and a vase. Your system inhibits one idea to identify the other. That is the logic of the intuition algorithm. Intuition has its limitations. From the extensive knowledge in your mind, intuition eliminates all out-of-context items to reach an answer. If something you know does not suit your current emotion, that data is also eliminated at the outset. Your mind eliminates all data linked to conflicting emotions. It narrows possibilities to the answer, which is appropriate to the current emotion. If you are angry, it eliminates all positive views of your opponent. You have no awareness of such elimination. For you, the reduced list of possibilities is the truth. So, emotional decisions become irrational. Because of this emotional weakness of intuitive wisdom, science has founded its vast structures purely on clearly defined reasons. The structures of science are built on definitions and reasoning chains. But, intuition is incomparably superior to reasoning chains for pattern recognition. So many things known to scientists can never be explained through reason. Analytical logic cannot assess a great painting, or comprehend passionate poetry. It cannot identify between charm and dignity, or contempt and enmity. Scientific knowledge is a mere subset of what is known to intuitive wisdom. Intuition can be just as often wrong as scientific reasoning. But it girdles a wider horizon and is an incredibly powerful weapon for coping with the environment. Ultimately, it is their intuition, which enables scientists to build reasoning chains. Thank you very much for watching this effective mind control video. When you view the brain as a pattern recognition machine, many ancient mysteries vanish. Do come back to this channel. See you next time.